All right, so we're talking about area of composite figures, and on this particular assignment, they give you completely shaded regions, and then they give you partially shaded regions. So here they just want the area of the shaded region, meaning what will I have to do here? Cut what? Cut the triangle what? Not quite. Do I want the area of the triangle? No. What do I want? The shaded area. So what will I have to do? I don't have to do that. That's an extra step. Cutting it in half is a little bit of extra work that's not necessary. I have this paper. I want to know the area of this paper, but I don't want this triangle. So what do I need to do to this triangle? I just want the area around it. No, I can't just shade in the triangle. It doesn't say shade in the triangle. I don't want this triangle. So what do I need to do, ladies and gentlemen? Wake up, use your brain. Abdul? Okay, I'm subtracting my unshaded from my shaded, and I'm getting my answer. What two shapes do I have here? Square and a triangle. As a subtraction problem, who minus whom? Square minus triangle. Who am I subtracting here? Circle minus who? I don't want to split those into triangles. What shape is in the middle of that thing? Rectangle. Who am I subtracting here? Who? Yeah.
Sure, look.
Who am I subtracting in question 15?
The area of the circle.
There's 3 circles there.
The area of the circle.
Let's talk about size.
Two small circles. The small circle is the
No, not small circle minus big.
big.
Thank you. How many smalls? Big minus 2 times the small. Okay? Do I subtract anything here? No. Do I subtract anything here? No. Do I subtract anything here? Who minus who?
Triangle minus circle.
Triangle. Minus circle. And then what about this guy down here?
Oh, and you have to do half, so 1/4. Wait. Oh, I know. Two circles.
It's 2 whole circles.
So it's going to be square
minus circle.
Oh.
Rectangle minus 2 circles. And how long is this rectangle right here? This is 7 millimeters, which means what is also 7? What's 7?
The
Good, RJ. The radius is 7. So this right here is my radius, and it's 7. Then what's my diameter? And where are your diameters going? What is the diameter?
14.
Okay, where is it in the picture?
On the top.
On the top and bottom. So what does that mean? How long is my rectangle?
28.
Nope. This whole long thing.
46.
How'd you get it?
14 times 4.
14 times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 diameters. This is the same as this. So this is 14 times 4, 56. Okay? By 7. So your base is 56. Your height is 7. Okay? So now let's look at solving one of these problems. Look at number 1. Oh, timeout. What shapes are here?
Triangle.
You could do a trapezoid there, but let's make it a little more simple on our lives. Draw where? Going left and right or up and down?
Up and down.
Up and down. Dotted line. What shape do I have here? Rectangle and what?
A circle.
And a circle. What shapes do I have here? Triangle and a rectangle. What shapes do I have here? I know we broke this one up, but what do I have? Triangle and rectangle. What do I have here? How many? 2 trapezoids. What do I have here? 2 trapezoids again. Actually, yeah, 2 trapezoids again. You're right. All right. So I'm going to go over questions 10 and 14 with you. So on my separate paper where I'm showing my work, or on the back of yours, question 10, I have 2 trapezoids. What's the formula for the area of a trapezoid?
Area equals half base 1 plus base 2 multiplied by height.
1/2 B1 plus B2 times the height. So I'm going to draw one of my trapezoids. Are they both the same? Are these trapezoids the same? Yes, they are. One is just flipped upside down. So, what's the top base? 1 centimeter. What's the bottom base? This line going right across there. 3. 1 centimeter, 3 centimeters. And then what's my height? My height always stands up and down. It does not ever slant. How tall is it? 2 centimeters. Okay, I have my base 1, my base 2, and my height. Let's calculate. 1/2. What's base 1 and base 2?
4.
1 plus 3, 3 plus 1, whatever. And then my height? 2. Okay, you said it's 4 times 2. What happens to the 1/2 and the 2? They cancel out. What am I left with? 4. That's for what?
4 centimeters.
4 centimeters squared, and for what shape? How many?
2.
No. How many did I just calculate? 1, but how many do I need?
2.
So what do I do?
Add.
Either or. You can multiply or add. You can add another 4, or you can multiply by 2. I like to multiply by 2 because it's quicker. 8 centimeters squared. There's my answer. Okay, question 14. I have 5 feet by 12 feet. This is a right triangle, and it's also a rectangle with its twin on the other side. Because they don't give me the diameter, which is this number right here, or this measurement right here, I have to find it. You don't know how to do this yet, but you will learn how to do it in 8th grade, so I'm just going to do it really quickly. I have a right triangle, which means I need the Pythagorean theorem, because I have 5 here, 12 here, and I don't know what side C is. So whenever you have a Pythagorean theorem problem, you have a right triangle where you have A, B, and C. The formula is A squared plus B squared equals C squared, and I need to find C. So I'm going to square 5, and I'm going to square 12. That's my A and my B. And then I'm going to locate this side, which is my diameter, but it's unknown for now. What's 5 times 5? 25. What's 12 times 12? What's 144 plus 25? 169. C squared. If you look at your square root chart over there, we will square root both sides, and C will be 13. This is my diameter. Flip your paper over. 13 feet. Write that down. Why am I going through all this hassle to find the diameter? I said you don't need that till 8th grade. So why else would I need the diameter? To find the radius. Good. So if my diameter is 13, what is my radius? 6.5. And what do I need the radius for? To find the area of whom? Good. So I have a circle minus a rectangle. 14, circle minus rectangle. What's the area of a circle? A equals pi times radius squared. What's the formula of a rectangle? Base by height. Okay? Pi equals R equals R squared equals. Do you remember the trick that I showed you with the numbers that end in 5 and when you're squaring them?
No.
You multiply the 5s and then you multiply this number times itself, but one more. So instead of 6 times 6, I'm going to do 6 times 7. What's 5 times 5? 25. And what's 6 times 6? But what's 6 times 7? How many times do I move my decimal? Twice. In the middle. So this is 42.25. Let's get my base and my height and the area of my rectangle out of the way. How tall is that rectangle?
5.
And how long is it?
12.
5 by 12. Okay, that was easy. 60 feet squared. Okay, now what do I have to do for the area of my triangle? I found R squared. Now what? Not yet. I've only found R squared. I have not found the area. By pi. So 3.14 times 42 and a quarter. Multiply 42, 25, 3, 14. 4 times 5. Wake up. 4 times 2 plus 2. 4 times 2 plus 1. 4 times 4. What do I put here? 1 times 42, 25. Thank you. That wasn't difficult. What do I put here? 2 X's. You have to move over to